Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to see about chapter 4 Algorithmic Strategies. In this chapter, we will be able to know what is an algorithm. Algorithms are generic and not limited to computer alone. It can be used in various real-time activities also. Real-time activities means our day-to-day activities. Knowingly or unknowingly, we perform many algorithms in our daily life, such as packing books in a school bag, finding shortest path to search a place, scheduling day-to-day activities, preparation for examination, etc. See, I am here. I am going to remember you that if you want to be in your school at 8:30 a.m. That is, being a student is a best real-time activity or best real-time world algorithm also. Being a student is a algorithm. Here, if you want to be in your school at 8:30 a.m. okay, and if your school van arrives at 8:10 a.m. here there will be a routine for your daily activities, isn't it? Am I right? Probably you have to wake up at 6:30 a.m. Then only you finish your daily work and then take a bath, then have your breakfast, then pack up your things. Especially you have to check whether you have packed your record books and notes for your timetable, isn't it? So then you catch your van. Suppose one day you forget to get up at 6:30. What will happen? Yes, everything will be in a mesh. So whether you skip your breakfast or you do not pack your things properly, like that. So the whole day will be a problematic day. So that's why if you accomplish the task, accomplish the task means what? Yes, you are being a student in the school. You should follow some rules, isn't it? Then only we will be a perfect student. We have to follow the rules in a particular or procedural manner. So that's why we need to follow the rules. Let us see what is an algorithm. An algorithm is a finite set of instructions to accomplish a particular task. So in computer point of view, particular task means it may be a research program, rocket launching or mathematical program. I told you we have to follow the rules in a particular procedural manner for doing any particular task, isn't it? So it's a step-by-step procedure for solving a given problem. So it can be implemented in any suitable programming language. Let us see the characteristics of an algorithm. Dear children, it's an important 5 marks for you. So listen carefully. See, it must have input, output, and should satisfy the following characteristics. The first one is input, second one output, third one finiteness, fourth one definiteness, effectiveness, correctness, simplicity, unambiguous, feasibility, then portable and independent. Portable and independent. Let us see one by one characteristics of an algorithm. So the first one, input. I told you it means 0 or more quantities to be supplied. For example, if you want to add two integers, we must have two numbers, isn't it? So that is 0 or more quantities to be supplied. Output. From that program, we will get surely one answer. That is output. At least one quantity is produced. The third one, finiteness. Here, finiteness means algorithms must terminate after finite number of steps. For example, if you want to add two numbers, we have to follow some steps only. So it will be completed, isn't it? So it must terminate after finite number of steps, otherwise it will raise the compile error or runtime error. Okay. Fourth one, definiteness. Here all operations should be well defined. That means if you want to add means we use the addition symbol. If you want to subtract, we use the subtract symbol. If you want to multiply, we use the multiply symbol. Like that, if you want to check any relational operators, we should have to use less than, greater than, equal to, or like that, isn't it? Here, definiteness means we should not divide any number by 0. Otherwise, taking a square root for a negative number. So these situations are unacceptable. Clear, children? See, fifth one, effectiveness. Effectiveness, that means every instruction must be carried out effectively. Every instruction must be carried out effectively. Sixth one, correctness. Here, the algorithms should be error-free. Simplicity, that means it is easy to implement. It is not a vague statement. It should not contain a vague statements. So it's very simple. So that's why it is easy to implement. That is portable. Portable means an algorithm should be generic, independent of any programming language. That means all the algorithm steps are accessed through any programming language or any operating system. It able to handle all range of inputs. Clear, children? So each of steps and the inputs output should be clear and must lead to only one meaning, that is portable. Next one, unambiguous. See, unambiguous, that means should be clear. Unambiguous means should be clear. So next one, independent. The last one, independent. An algorithm should have step-by-step directions which should be independent of any programming code. So these are all characteristics of an algorithm. The last one, feasibility, that means it should be feasible with the available resources. That is our computer program steps. So occupy memory as 32-bit means our RAM should be more than 32-bit. Like that, the peripheral devices, all devices are available for the algorithm. So these are all the characteristics of an algorithm. Next, let us see algorithms. I told you it was developed to store, to update, to search, to delete, then to insert. To insert the values, to store the values, we can search the values, update the codings and delete the codings. So that's why we develop algorithms for the particular task. Next, what is pseudocode? From the book back, this is a question. For example, if we consider for algorithm means simply we should write all the steps in a procedural manner. In pseudocode, no need to write the procedural manner and it is not compiled. So pseudocode is not an actual programming language. It cannot be compiled into an executable program. So it uses short terms or simple English language syntaxes to write code for programs before it is actually converted into a specific programming language. Clear, children? This is a 3-mark question. What is pseudocode? So the next one, algorist. Who is algorist? A person skilled in the technique of performing basic decimal arithmetic known as algorithm. That is a person's skill in the design of algorithm. Clear children? This is a 2 marks question. So we can called as an algorist as an algorithmic artist. Thank you children.